It is Wednesday, November the 29th, 2023. I am James. You are you. We are here for a very special bonus slash surprise slash impromptu episode of the show that won't go away. Can you believe it? Some fun extra holiday content right here on twitch.tv/athomewithjames. And I could not be more excited about the fact that the holiday season is in full swing. Not only outside when you're walking through the streets, when you're passing by the markets, when you're doing some light shopping in the Plaza Alexis Neon, but right here. 3+ years of holiday fun, not soon to end at any point in the near future. I must say, though, I'm not feeling completely festive today. If you're watching this, or if you might just happen to be listening to it with your browser minimized, you might be able to tell that I sound awfully congested. Now, I've been battling what I think and what I hypothesize to be bronchitis for the better part of 3.5 weeks. And I had a doctor's visit scheduled for tomorrow morning to get to the bottom of it. But then I had to cancel my doctor's appointment for tomorrow. And when the receptionist asked, well, why are you canceling a doctor's appointment? I said, I'm sick with the novel coronavirus. That's right, folks. Santa came early with a terrible gift, COVID-19. Or as I've been calling it, David-19. Because tonight's one and only guest, co-pilot, side piece, guest star, co-host, is the man that gave me David-19. Let's welcome to the program, also suffering from the novel coronavirus, Dave Kaufman, spelled Coughman. Hey, Dave, great to see you.
Hey, James, how's it going?
Awful.
Why's that?
We were talking off air, and again, this is not hyperbole, and it truly speaks to how fortunate I've been in my life. This is one of the worst days of my life. Not because I'm concerned about dying, but getting this illness could not have come at a worse time. I had a variety of projects that would have paid me a nice sum of money over the next week that I can no longer do. I'm heartbroken today.
No, I'm sorry, James. I'm sorry that...
Well, that's not going to do quite enough.
Well, I unfortunately...
Can I get an apology that isn't accompanied with a sarcastic smirk?
An apology for giving you the novel coronavirus?
Yeah, why don't you tell people why you have it?
Why do I have it? Well, I assume
that's correct.
It's hard to tell one way or the other, but I assume I got it.
Well, that's not what it seemed to be a couple days ago.
What do you mean?
It seemed like you had a pretty straightforward story.
Yeah, sure. I mean, my son goes to daycare, as does my daughter, and there was a coronavirus at the daycare.
Yeah, and you haven't been feeling well, correct?
Not for like a 2-week span, yeah.
Yeah. So there's a known coronavirus outbreak.
Mm-hmm.
You're still just going out having dinner with friends like me.
Well, yeah, but I've been testing and stuff.
How many times? Be honest.
Over the last...
And when was the last time that you tested prior to popping your positive? Be honest.
I believe the same... I tested positive the day I tested positive. I think
Which was Sunday.
Yeah, I think I tested Saturday morning.
Okay.
Not positive. And then a couple days earlier, yeah.
Right. Okay. I'll believe you.
Sure, yeah.
I believe that you believe it.
Well, yeah. I mean, look, do I feel bad that I might have given it to you? Sure, yeah.
Well, you did. We were eating dinner in a small booth.
Sure, but, you never know where it comes from, where it goes.
And now more
like
people from that same night are catching it. Okay. And you deny having any involvement in that.
I don't deny having any involvement. I'm just saying you can't be 100% sure who you got it from.
That's true. You can't be 100% sure, but if we're playing the odds, which you used to do as a gambling addict,
Sure, yeah.
so you don't deny being a gambling addict.
Well, I feel like I'm on trial here, James. Is that
Coming
to
in
the
from the
point?
chat, High Score Run writes, apology on hands and knees seems appropriate.
Well,
I would
it's
love
not
nothing
going to
more.
happen.
I would love nothing more,
It's
but
not going to
I'm going to
happen.
be the bigger man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be the bigger man
Please
because
tell
today's
me how
also
you're going to
your
be a bigger
today
man here.
today's also your birthday.
Yeah, which I had to remind you of.
Yes. Well, I had other things on my mind. Forgive me.
Sure, sure.
Yeah. Like you giving me David 19.
Well, I would say
A
COVID's
lot, a
sort of
lot, a lot of money down the toilet. A lot of money down the toilet.
money's money.
Well, do you want to give me the money that I'll be losing if money's money?
Well,
It'd be,
I
it would, it'd
dedicate
be a great
time.
it'd be a great birthday gift. I don't recall getting any birthday gifts this year. You gave me a book that you found.
Well, my wife and I gave you a gift.
No, your wife gave me the
Well,
gift.
she planned it, but I can assure you that I paid for it.
Oh, because you don't allow your wife to work for her own money.
Well, she's on maternity leave, so
It's
she
it's
does
your
not work for
birthday,
her own
Dave.
money.
It's your birthday, so we're celebrating a variety of things. We're celebrating not only the holiday season, we're celebrating your birthday. We're also celebrating the worst day of my life, which again
Well,
speaks to the level of good luck that I've had over the past 36 years.
I will say that it's tough to rank worst days, but
Not me.
well,
This is up there.
you've had it pretty good. Then I'll say
I
that.
That's why I
Hmm.
prefaced this whole thing with that.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry that you're sick.
Well, I'm sorry that you're sick too.
Well, thank you.
How was your birthday?
It was fun.
Yeah, what'd you do?
I had sushi with my family. Of course, I can't go out because
Yeah,
I have this virus.
yeah,
And I had sushi with my wife, and I made my daughter macaroni and cheese because that's what she
yep,
wanted for my birthday.
yep.
We had some candy, and then we had some cake. And yeah, it was pretty low key. I got a Roku that I ordered in the mail for
Oh,
Black Friday. So I
nice.
set up a little Roku in my living room.
Yeah, my birthday got canceled because it was 42 degrees outside.
Is that rank? Is that another one of the worst? A lot of worst days are happening this
One
year.
of the worst birthdays.
Okay.
One of the worst birthdays.
It's important to take what
Yeah.
disasters are thrown at you and try to stay positive.
Well, that's why we're doing this show tonight. This
Sure,
show would not have been possible without the contributions and donations of the coronavirus.
that's what I was about to say. Though the whole reason the show exists is because of this novel coronavirus that we both have
Yeah.
right now.
And it's not often we do more than one episode in a week, let alone three, because this is two of three. On Sunday, it's the Christmas Cookie Bake Off.
That's right.
Originally, I wasn't able to do a show. This coming Monday seems like that might change.
Well, that's good. See, that's a positive.
Yeah.
And it's also, look, I've told you this before, and it says it doesn't matter to you, but you're not going to get it. It's going around. You're not going to get it during
Yeah.
all the Christmas rigmarole, and you're
Yeah.
going to be able to go out, enjoy your time, and not
Yeah.
worry.
Instead of making money, I'll be able to go out and spend money now.
Sure, but Christmas is about giving and about spending time with friends and family, and you'll be able to do that.
I would have sacrificed it all for this upcoming week.
I'm sorry about that, James. I genuinely am sorry that you're going to miss the fun stuff that you had coming up. I
What
know
about
you're
on your
looking
hands and
forward to it.
knees?
That's not going to happen. I'm sorry.
There's still a lot of time left on this show.
I believe it, but there might not be because I could turn it off. But
Dave,
I,
I wanted to throw to something that we
sure.
did a gift that I got you
Hmm.
3 years ago. It was Dave's birthday bash in November of 2020. It was a great episode, maybe my favorite episode of all time. I got you a birthday present
You did.
by way of a cameo.
Hmm.
So I thought there was no better gesture than to re-gift you the same cameo.
Yeah.
Are we ready to throw to that, Dave?
We're going to need 1 second.
One.
Okay, you got me. Hold on.
Hello, Dave.
Wait. This. Sorry, give me a.
Tell you what, Dimitri wouldn't let this happen.
Well, Dimitri can go out. He's not at home tonight. Here we go.
Hello, Dave. This is William Hung from American Idol, and I want to wish you a happy birthday. I heard that you're an aspiring improv comedian, so don't give up your dreams and keep chasing, and you will eventually make it. You have a lot of potential, so here's a special song for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Dave. Happy birthday to you. Woohoo! Hello,
Now,
Dave. This is
Dave, and that's on autoplay. Does it still touch you in the way that it did in 2020, which was a difficult year because many people had the coronavirus?
Yeah, it was a difficult year.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. I think it's quite nice that we had that kind of relationship those many years ago where you would get me something for my birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, how would you say that you've thrived in the world of improv comedy? Because he did try to motivate you to keep chasing your dreams, and you've got a lot of potential.
Yeah, well, I was going to give up improv comedy, but I after seeing that video, I knew I had to stick with it.
Well, do you think you've improved since that day?
I honestly think that my skills as an improv comedian have plateaued because I don't do it enough to improve. But the last few shows I did, I would say that I went really well. So maybe they are getting better.
I really like the show that you had on Saturday, the night that you gave everyone COVID. You were great that night.
Thank you. So the last 4 shows I've done have all been pretty good.
Yeah.
Culminating with the
the super spreader event.
I performed really well.
Yeah. We're just going to call you Super Spreader.
Well, you can go with Typhoid Mary if you want.
Yeah.
You can go with
David 19.
David 19, sure.
Well, Dave, we're going to be watching a couple other videos tonight. This is at-home videos. We've done this a variety of times. Second time in a row we've done it during the holiday season. And I was really scratching my head trying to think about what could we watch along to. And I thought, since I'm suffering, maybe everyone else should suffer too. That's why we're going to be watching a series of Quebecois Christmas commercials from the 80s and 90s.
James, I got to say, I don't like seeing you this down. I feel like
worst days of my life.
I feel like you have a lot of good things going on in your life, and I feel like you need to be reminded of that.
I did, and they were all taken away from me.
They weren't though. They weren't all taken away from you. You have a lot of you have friendships. You're a highly esteemed member of the community.
Give it all up for this week.
Well, maybe you'll be visited by a couple of Christmas ghosts that'll remind you about how good you have things.
I feel like you're teeing up characters to be on this show later tonight that will not be appearing. It's just going to be Quebecois Christmas commercials.
Sure, but maybe these Christmas ghosts might come.
So, Dave, do you have any fondness for French Christmas commercials?
I mean, fondness for sure. I love them.
Okay. You love them?
Yeah.
Well, let's see if any of these scratch an itch tonight. We've got a lot of really great videos that I think are entertaining. And hopefully the people in the chat understand French, or they can at least enjoy the nuance of French Canadiana.
Mm-hmm, sure.
All right. Are we ready to start the at-home videos?
Sure.
All right.
La bûche de crème glacée Lambert, c'est tellement bon que certains ne peuvent pas attendre jusqu'à Noël. Tranche après tranche, la bûche de crème glacée Lambert. C'est un gâteau au chocolat et à la crème glacée garni de noix et de cerises. La bûche de crème glacée Lambert pour Noël ou avant.
All right. Dave, do you like the Lambert bûche de Noël?
So, I mean, my family, I can't buy any of that stuff. so we buy a gluten-free version of the bûche de Noël, and it's okay.
You're giving everybody COVID. You can't have a nice Lambert bûche de Noël.
But that's what I'm saying, James.
You're telling me I'm down?
I might not be able to have a bûche de Lambert, but
well, you can.
But life's still good, is what I'm saying.
The dad snuck down the stairs.
I do it out of solidarity. Not whipped.
You can't even eat a nice, delicious Lambert bûche de Noël.
I'm saying I buy one for my family.
No, you don't buy a Lambert one.
No, I buy a bûche de Noël.
Did you find that the opening part of the commercial was a little sinister?
Let's see.
Yeah, the song, the backing track, the creeping.
Yeah, it's definitely sinister.
Classic slippers. Oof.
La bûche de crème glacée Lambert, c'est tellement bon.
But I think it's
La bûche de la crème glacée Lambert, c'est tellement bon. I should pierce into the world of French voiceover acting.
Sure.
Who's got better French, you or me?
Yeah, you probably.
Wow. For the first time ever. Let's hear your voiceover on it. La bûche de la crème glacée Lambert.
La bûche de la crème glacée Lambert.
No, it's not bouche. Bûche. Bouche is B-O-U-C-H.
Bûche. Bûche.
La bûche de la crème glacée Lambert. C'est tellement bon.
C'est tellement bon.
You're saying La Bouche, which is the 90s dance group. Be my lover, wanna be my lover. I really like the Lambert Bûche de Noël, but it needs to be the ice cream version. I don't like the cake one.
Is the cake one? The white is just like really fluffy
just
frosting?
Cake and cruddy icing. This is the ice cream one, but they've got it in the fridge, which I find interesting.
Oh, James, you should get one then.
I get one every year.
You should get one while you're at home.
Well, maybe I will. Hopefully, I won't give anyone David 19 in the Super C. What do you score? What do you score that commercial on Christmas cheer? 1 through 5.
I'm gonna give it a 4. I feel like it was an honest telling of everyone sneaking cake.
I'm also giving it a 4. It felt like a true home.
Yeah, exactly. It felt real. It felt like everyone's celebrating their own malfeasance, almost like their own naughtiness.
It's so good, and they say it's so good you can't wait until Christmas morning.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Dave, are you very much like me in that you understand French better than you can speak it?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Let's go to the next one. This one, interestingly enough, not French.
Hi, friends. It's fun time. Sure, I drank a bit. Just a touch. Be cool. I'm in control. See that? One hand. Look, man, no hands.
The fact is, alcohol eats away at your reaction time.
One for the road is one too many.
But come on, I'm holding the reins. Nerouge does my driving. Toodaloo.
Now, this is classic Quebecois Nez Rouge. Dave, are you familiar with Nez Rouge?
I've never used it because I always insist on driving home.
Yes, yeah. You love drinking and driving.
But yeah, I have heard of it. Yeah.
Would you like to let people know what the Nez Rouge program is?
So my understanding is that it's a service where if you've had one too many, and in all seriousness, don't drink and drive, you call this service.
Yeah, you might spill your beer.
Yeah, that's right. You might spill your beer. They'll drive your car.
I know
home
you're laughing at that joke because you're a drunk.
No, I'm laughing at that.
You're a little sudsy tonight.
Very aggressive today.
Best way to curve COVID is a couple Coors.
I actually have not been drinking. I've had one beer in the last, I'm going to say 3 months.
Sure.
And it was this morning.
Yeah, there you go. You had a nice morning beer. Yeah, Nez Rouge, if you've had one too many, you can call and they'll come pick you up.
Yeah, they'll pick you. I think, do they drive you home in your own car?
They will. Yeah they will. Coming in from the chat from the real Andrew Mackay, he writes, quote, I'm having a beer for you, Dave.
Hey, I appreciate that.
So nice to see people coming together. You two had a bit of an adversarial relationship.
I love Andrew. I think he's very funny, but he does give me
a longtime friend.
A lot of people,
you know that? A longtime friend who never once gave me an illness.
Well, I'm happy.
What did you think about this commercial? The acting is quite something. The drunk guy in the car, hey, very Quebecois.
I didn't love the commercial because I felt like I've seen better ones for Nez Rouge, I think.
I wonder why it was it perhaps just because obviously Nez Rouge, it's probably a French-run operation. Maybe they wanted to pierce into the English market and they just wanted to use their people.
Yeah, probably. But I feel like I've seen other Anglophone commercials for Nez Rouge before.
What would you give it on Christmas spirit?
Christmas spirit, I would say. I mean, it's a positive message for a positive service, so that gives it some points.
It did have Rudolph.
I'm going to say I'll give it a 3.
I was actually going to go 2.5.
2.5. I think that's
right now, the Lambert Bûche de Noël, otherwise known, if you're Dave, as the Bouche de Noël, the mouth of Christmas.
The mouth of Christmas.
In the lead with the most Christmas cheer. Let's go to the next clip. I'm having fun now.
Oh, there's one thing I wanted to say, actually. I watched, we should watch this on the show at some point, but it was the night that they made drinking and driving illegal in England. There's like a mini documentary, or it might have been a news piece, of a reporter going to a bar and talking to all the drunks about it and telling them that it's the last night they can drive home drunk. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I would love to watch that. We'll do it on beer night.
Beer night, perfect. I love beer night. Next.
Gratteux, tu fais de l'alpinisme?
Mon détecteur d'aubaine s'excite. Je pense que ton guide cadeau de Canadien Tire
est arrivé. Oh, les beaux cadeaux.
Tu veux dire, oh, les belles aubaines? Laisse-moi passer mon détecteur. Oh, c'est le gros lot. Oh, il faut se presser d'en profiter avant que ça finisse. Oh, c'est excitant.
Canadien Tire, le choix est gros.
Des gratteux de petit prix.
Well, so this is a classic and a series of Canadian Tire Christmas ads in French and English. We had Santa and the Canadian Tire Scrooge.
Mm-hmm.
Give like Santa, save like Scrooge. Here it was the Christmas elf Gratteux.
So is Gratteux in like a series of commercials?
Yeah, there's many. Yeah. For many years it was this guy, Gratteux.
Okay. I found that like my French level is at a place where I really had to focus to understand what was happening in that.
So it was speaking very fast.
Yeah.
Oui,
No, I'm
a Canadian Tire.
No, I'm a huge fan of the English versions of the commercials with
Scrooge and Santa. Yeah. What are you doing, Scrooge? I need to save $15 on a new Black & Decker sandblaster. Yeah. Years ago, I wanted to try to start a viral campaign where they make me the new Canadian Tire Scrooge.
I would do it. I would.
It would make it on all the CTVs.
I'd vote for you if it was a vote.
A Montreal man is looking to revive a former television classic.
Unfortunately, he missed his shoot because his friend Dave gave him COVID-19. And he will no longer be.
He's been replaced with someone else. Instead, he'll be sitting at home alone on an internet show.
Angry at his friend.
Let's cut to the commercial now.
Demanding an apology on air.
On your hands and knees.
Yeah.
What do you think about this ad? I really like it.
I like it. I'm gonna
classic guy setting up the Christmas lights. It's classic stuff.
And he had a little, I guess it was a Christmas detector.
Yeah.
That was going overloaded by the
all the deals.
By all the deals, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. It had a nice bit of humor. It felt festive. It had a lot of lights.
Yep, I really liked it. You could feel how cold it was.
Yeah.
4 on 10.
4 on 10. We're doing it on 10?
4 on 5.
Yeah. Okay.
No, that one's 4 on 10. Everyone else is on 5.
All right, I'm giving it a 4 on 10 too.
Next one. This is fun.
All right. I'm happy you're having fun.
Yeah, right.
C'est quand notre cousin Gérard a décidé qu'il décorait son vieux sapin cette année. Toute la parenté savait qu'il était capable. Oui, bien capable. L'idée de Gérard, c'est pas bien compliqué. Ça prend une perche, et puis le tour est joué. La batte 50, en fait saveur, en fait douceur, il se fait pas mieux. Est-ce bonne à votre goût qu'une bonne 50 à son meilleur?
Les employés de la brasserie Labatt vous souhaitent de joyeuses fêtes.
Yeah, that guy looks like he'd have one too many and do something inappropriate to a woman at that party.
Yeah, he's not calling Nez Rouge, that's for sure.
No. He probably reminds you a little bit of you.
No way. No
I
way.
like the jingle.
My hair's curly. I mean,
that guy looked Quebecois.
He looked Quebecois. He looked like he enjoyed the beer that he was drinking. I'm a huge fan of Labatt 50. I mean, I haven't.
Is that so?
I mean, I haven't had one in years, but
okay.
I used to drink that all the time when I'd go to Biff Tech when I was living in the Mile End, and now get the big keys like the 710 bottles.
What would it take for you, Dave?
Yeah.
To get loaded on this show on Labatt's around the holidays. What if we paid you?
Like how loaded? We talking?
You got to get drunk.
Well, where are you going to get the money from? You ain't working.
How long does it take you to get buzzed?
How long? Well, so I said I had one beer. My tolerance is really low now. So the one beer that I had, I felt a little bit. And I was hungover the next day from it, which was weird.
Okay, so are you saying that you're open to the idea of getting buzzed on the show?
I would have a couple. I would go up to 3 beers on the show. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I noticed something interesting on the calendar.
What's that?
The Christmas night falls on a Monday.
Oh no.
Are you interested in getting a little loaded on the show on Christmas night after you put the kids to bed?
I can't promise that. I have to figure out what my Christmas plan is. But if I can, I'll do it. Even if it was like a late one, then we can maybe do it.
Okay, so like basically like the last vestiges of Christmas.
Yeah, exactly. The countdown till Christmas is countdown till Boxing Day.
Well, you and I discussed this off air. There's a lot of opportunity for us to shoehorn in some more bonus episodes as the days go on.
Yeah, our calendars have somehow cleared up.
Yeah. Is it possible you get a little loaded at some point this week?
While I have COVID?
Well, you're going to beat it before I will.
Maybe, but you're pretty spry. I have faith in you.
Yeah, you had been mentioning that walking up the stairs, you felt your heart rate increasing.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
But it's probably because you knew there were some beers in the fridge.
Yeah, I was excited. It was like a Pavlov thing.
Coming in from the chat, Rockstar Marlena Moore writes, I'll chip in for Dave's Labatt's.
That's very nice. I do have I'm low on my Labatt budget, so it might be nice to top it off for sure.
I think doing a boozy Christmas night is a great idea.
Sure. What are you going to drink though, James?
Well, I'll drink a non-alcoholic beverage. I'll have some water. Would
you have a non-alcoholic beer though?
Is there any traces of alcohol in it?
It's like 0.001%.
No.
But you probably get that in like cooking, like if you have like
cooking wine, if they make like a nice bolognese with a red in it.
Yeah, but I'm saying like that's how much alcohol.
Something about this spaghetti is making me really happy. Let's go to the next commercial.
I'm gonna get you to drink a non-alcoholic beer.
C'est pas le temps de chanter, le Freddy. On a un commercial à faire. Je chanterai tout à l'heure. OK.
Freddy vous offre une pizza moyenne au choix à seulement 9,95.
Là, je t'ai dit chanter. Non, tu peux pas chanter. Le commercial n'est pas fini. OK.
La pizza extra large au choix, seulement 14,95.
Là, tu peux chanter. Je t'ai chanté. J'ai spoté un joyeux Noël. T'es une bonne année à tous nos clients et nos amis. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Joyeux Noël à tous nos clients et nos amis. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Unbelievable deals on the pizza.
Good deals.
Whoa. A small is about $14 to $16 now.
Yeah. Yeah. When was this from? Do we know?
It's got to be the late 80s.
It says 96.
There's no that's 1996.
It says
wow.
Publicité datant de 1996.
Wow, unbelievable deals. Coming in from the chat, High Score Run writes, every pizza comes with a side of cigarettes.
Yeah, or just
we call that the toppings. Andy Asaf special.
It's probably just ash on the top.
Oui, je vais prendre le pizza Andy à ça, s'il vous plaît, avec des cigarettes à côté.
Yeah.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Pizza Freddy. Hey, Dave. Tu Pizza Freddy.
You should call the number.
There's no, I mean, this place, why don't you research it right now? Search Pizza Freddy.
Oh.
Something about this show makes me want to speak in French tonight.
You should do a French episode.
That would not end well. I think I'd accidentally offend my French friends.
Say Freddy Pizzeria Sherbrooke menu.
It still exists.
It does. They've definitely changed their mascot. Which probably rightfully so, if we're really looking at this.
Oh, so you're thinking that puppet was an appropriator?
I mean, look, I'm not going to be the one to...
Is that Freddy?
Yeah. But yeah, I would say that the puppet, at least borderlines being a little bit inappropriate.
You're telling me this place is still open?
I'm looking at Freddy Pizzeria contact. This one's in Sherbrooke.
Yes.
It's on a different street, but it might have just moved.
Sure.
Yeah, it's still there. Our team.
Okay. How much for a medium pizza?
Let me look at the menu. Ready to order. Call now. Takeout and delivery. See menu.
Do you think they would deliver a pizza to us when you get loaded? From Sherbrooke.
Pizza. Get the second one at half price.
No, that's classic.
Hold on, I need to turn off some... I'm getting work notifications right now.
Oh.
Alright. Hold on. Medium pizza, cheese, is $19.99.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. But that's inflation for you.
What do you give this out of 5 on holiday cheer?
I'm not going to give it that high. I didn't like the puppet act.
2.5 because there was a Santa in there.
There was a Santa in there. I'm going to give it a 2. I thought the puppet a little bit much. And,
oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's move on to the next one.
Yeah, all right, fine.
Pour une période des fêtes inoubliable, servez à votre famille un dessert exceptionnel. La bûche à la crème glacée Lambert. Un vrai petit chef-d'œuvre de décoration et de bon goût. Ah, la bûche à la crème glacée Lambert. Tranche après tranche, que de la crème glacée et du gâteau au chocolat avec noix et cerises. Digne d'un parfait dessert des fêtes. Exigez les fameux desserts Lambert. La bûche à la crème glacée Lambert, un autre merveilleux produit Lambert. Vous les trouverez au comptoir des crèmes glacées de votre épicier. Pour les meilleurs desserts, c'est toujours Lambert.
Wow. Dave, it looks awesome.
Looks pretty good.
That was a lovely lady.
I feel like she looks like David Bowie.
Better than Dave Kaufman. What did you think about that ad? Does it make your lips wet for a bûche de Noël à la crème glacée Lambert?
I gotta be honest. I like the other bûche commercial more.
Yeah, it was a little bit more wholesome. This one, they were trying to seduce you with all of the chocolatey goodness and ice cream. They said it was merveilleux.
Yeah, but was it a different log?
I think so.
Yeah.
This one looked a little less chocolatey.
Yeah. The other one looked like it might have had more ice cream, I thought.
Coming in from the chat, High Score Run writes that it's Sexy Christmas. Did you find that salacious at all?
Not really. I found the lady looked like David Bowie, would be a good looking lady, but.
All right. How much holiday cheer do you give this bûche de Noël? Otherwise known as a bûche de Noël, the mouth of Christmas.
I'm gonna give the bûche de Noël 3.25.
I'll give this one a 2.5.
2.5. All right.
Because it did have that nice fluty jingle bells in the background.
That's true. I did like that. Maybe I'll give it a 3.5.
Now, Dave, have you ever heard of Acadian French singer Caillouche?
No.
Are you familiar with the French version of "Oh Christmas Tree," which is known as "Mon beau sapin"? Which usually goes,
heard, yeah.
"Mon beau sapin, mon beau sapin."
Sure.
This guy Caillouche, he looks like an old hippie. And his version goes, Mon beau sapin que j'ai fumé au party de Noël. Implying that he was smoking some Christmas tree at the party of Christmas.
Nice. I feel like Christmas is a good, like it's a low key but good pot holiday. I think.
Oh yeah, for you, a guy whose family grew up in Grand Bay.
Yeah.
You come from a long line of stoners, because so do I.
Oh yeah, my when I went to Christmas, my uncle, who is God rest his soul.
May he rest.
May he rest.
What was his name?
My uncle, his name is Skip.
Incredible
Uncle Skip.
weed guy name.
When he met my wife, before she was my wife for the first time, he realized he forgot her a gift, so he gave her a Jack Daniels belt buckle that he found upstairs.
Nice.
And then he offered her some pot, and she was like, "No, thank you." And she was like, "All right, great, more for me."
I love it.
Yeah.
He sounds like a great guy.
He is a great guy. He was a great guy, yeah.
He sounds like the guy that would have fit in really well on this show.
Potentially, yeah.
I'll tell you what, my mom, she could probably give David Crosby a run for his money on the weed smoking.
Oh, yeah?
Legendary stoner. Yeah.
Well, you know, that's...
She's either watching right now or she'll watch it in ungodly hours. So if you're out there, Mom, I can still smell the memories of marijuana from here.
Well, you know, it's a victimless crime.
It is, yeah. Anyways, that song by Kayush is entertaining.
Should we play it?
I don't know if we can.
All right. Well, maybe I'll find it at the end and we can play like 10 seconds of it or something.
I think legally we can do 15.
Okay. Well,
all right,
let's
go to the next one.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next one. We'll do it live.
Gilbert Morin présente Noël aux Antilles avec les Bougalous. Un party de Noël au soleil dans votre salon. L'album de Noël nécessaire à votre collection. Dansez sur les rythmes fous des Noëls Bougalous. Toute la famille sera dans le sable jusqu'au cou. Enfin disponible en magasin.
Now you want to talk about French artists. On this show, you can't speak their names without mentioning Les Bougalous.
I mean, we've listened to that clip before.
A number of times, yeah. But there's also the original Bougalou.
You know, I feel like I wasn't fully paying attention when we heard it. I feel like I should play it again.
We should watch it again.
Yeah.
Gilbert Morin présente Noël aux Antilles avec les Bougalous. Un party de Noël au soleil dans votre salon. L'album de Noël nécessaire à votre collection. Dansez sur les rythmes fous des Noëls Bougalous. Toute la famille sera dans le sable jusqu'au cou. Enfin disponible en magasin.
Now,
I love Les Bougalous.
Now, James, can you name the songs that they went through in the medley?
Yeah, of course, the beginning is Le Rap des Fêtes.
Yeah.
Le Rap des Fêtes. And then I can't give you the rest.
Yeah, I just remember the Rap des
Fêtes. If someone can find this on vinyl or on compact disc, I would love to have it. Gilbert Morin.
Do you still have compact discs? You collect compact discs?
I do not. I only have vinyls, and I only collect Christmas vinyls outside of a few non-Christmas records that I have.
Okay. I don't even think I have a CD player anymore.
Maybe while we're both ill this week, I can grab my bin and an episode is me going through every Christmas album I own and showing you.
I like that.
Like, you know, when kids are like, sit down, I want to show you my stuff.
Yeah.
And you have to indulge it. That's what this would be. Now, this one's really good. It's Andy Williams and the Williams brother. See?
Yeah, but I feel like I would actually enjoy that. I like doing little kids stuff.
All right. Well, it sounds like we've got an episode for it at some point this week.
All right.
And you might want to be careful on saying you like doing little kid stuff.
Why? You think that you're taking that to be
I'm not saying I am. I'm just saying that someone might.
Okay, someone might. Not you, though. Okay.
Give that.
Noël, c'est au centre-ville.
What?
I give that commercial.
Oh yeah, right.
Christmas cheer, 5 out of 10. Perfect score.
5 out of 10 perfect score?
5 out of 10 perfect score.
I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 10 perfect score.
Okay, so right now that holds your personal record.
That's my personal record.
All right, great.
But I want to have some room for improvement in case something really
I'll tell you what, it does not get more Quebecois than this next one. Just look at what we're paused on.
Yeah.
Ville de Rouen-Noranda que ça se passe. 230 places d'affaires pour vous servir.
Soit Père Noël, nul autre que Fourrure d'affaires de quoi vous offrir une aussi grande vente juste avant Noël. Économisez 100 $ et plus sur les duvets pour elle et lui. Et obtenez jusqu'à 200 $ de rabais sur tous les manteaux de ménage en magasin. Économisez 200 $ et plus sur les pelisses et les moutons renversés. Imaginez jusqu'à 2000 $ de rabais sur la plus grande collection de manteaux de fourrure de toute la région. Et jouez au Père Noël en offrant des gants, un bandeau et des chapeaux de fourrure. Vous pourriez économiser jusqu'à 200 $ au rayon du cuir et du suède pour elle et lui. Il y a que Fourrure d'affaires pour vous offrir une telle vente juste avant Noël.
Stationnement gratuit après 17h ainsi que les samedis et dimanches de décembre. Visitez le Royaume du Père Noël, centre-ville Rouyn-Noranda.
Now, every small town in Quebec has a rue principale. I also noticed that I think they were hitting a pre-recorded ho-ho-ho after each one of his price checks.
Yeah. Yeah. My main problem with that...
You seem dismayed.
Well, it's just, I feel like even Santa should shave his beard enough where you can still understand what he's saying.
He was a little muffled at the beginning.
He was muffled by his own beard. Yeah. The whole time he was muffled. You could hear the air going through his fake fucking beard hair.
Whoa, easy. It's the holidays.
Sorry. All right, what can
you
I say?
You didn't like that one. What are you going to give that one?
I'm going to give it a perfect score.
Whoa. This is your first perfect score?
Perfect score, 3.5 on 10.
3.5 on 10. Perfect score. Real Andrew Mackay lets us know in the chat. Quote, oh man, I can tell this is Saint Hubert just by the photo. Well, let's see if he's right.
Pour un temps limité, Saint-Hubert vous offre son festin fête après fête. Un délicieux repas quart de poulet cuisse avec la salade de choux, les frites, la sauce et le café. Le tout accompagné d'une pointe de tarte pour seulement 6,75 $.
C'est pour une personne?
En fait, on va être 12.
Saint-Hubert, t'exagères.
Take me back.
$6.75.
For a chicken breast, or I'm sure you could get the thigh or the leg, a side of fries, coleslaw, gravy, gravy, and a piece of pie.
That's pretty good. I will say though, they did recently, well, up until a couple of years ago, have the Chef's Choice deal, which was pretty good. And that you got almost all that stuff for almost the same price, but you couldn't pick what kind of chicken you got.
Well, I'll tell you what. They were calling this, I think it was the Festin des Fêtes. It has changed in recent years to the Régal des Fêtes, and now includes a mini tortillere meat pie with it.
How big?
And it's a mini. It's a mini.
Okay.
And you get its sugar pie at the end.
Ooh, that's
let's
good.
let's check how much the Régal des Fêtes is now, Dave. Let's go to the St. Hubert website. Because I'll say this, I do have intentions to go to St. Hubert with some of my friends to eat the Régal des Fêtes this year. And moreover, as many people know, I help organize a local pro wrestling outfit called Battle War. We have named our upcoming December show on the 10th the Régal des Fêtes. So we have named our show after a chicken dinner meal. You going to be there, Dave?
Battle War?
Yeah, the Régal des Fêtes.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Maybe we should give up mini meat pies at the show.
Doesn't say the price. Hold on.
Maybe if you try to order it online.
I'll figure it out.
All right.
Yeah, I'll try ordering it online. That's a good idea.
All right. Now, can you share your screen for this?
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, let the people in on what goes happen in the mainframe. If you're tuning in right now, this is At Home with James. Dave is attempting to price check what it would cost.
See, it's right there. Regarde de fait. And then it says en savoir plus, but it's not a link. It's just
now look
an
at this. Look at this. They've added other items. You get the pizzy pain, which is half a hamburger bun. And you also get, because I did research on this earlier, some old style ketchup with it.
Yeah. Okay, let's go. Commande.
Yeah. What a meal. No drink, though. No drink.
Start ordering now. Holiday feast.
So that's what it's called in French. The holiday, rather in English, the holiday feast.
Validate address.
Well, you probably don't want to do that.
I'm going to dox myself. Block. Let's make up an address. Montreal. Province. Quebec. Postal code. I don't know.
We'll just give your postal code.
Street. 4446. Harvard.
There we go. Oh. Which is in NDG.
Yeah. Validate address.
Coming in from the chat, High Score Run writes, just put your address in. We're all friends here.
Deliver to... It's closed.
Okay.
Hold on. 11 a.m.
Yeah, pre-order it. Pre-order it.
Save order setup. Holiday feast. Chicken leg, $21.99.
Oh my God.
Chicken breast, $23.95.
It used to be $6.75.
Yeah, but you can get a bottle of sparkling wine with it.
Now, what if we ordered the holiday feast and ate it on the show while you got loaded?
Sure. What if?
This is a great idea for an episode. Yeah. After delivery fees and taxes, it's going to easily be $37.
Yeah. Each.
3.5.
Because you'd have to eat one too.
Yes. 3.5.
I'm going to give it, the people score, 3.5.
Great. Let's go to the next commercial.
Cette année, le Père Noël a choisi tous ses cadeaux chez Peoples à cause des prix. Cette semaine, le Père Noël vous offre les camions Tonka à échelle, le pompeur ou le chargeur à 21,99$ chacun. L'aspirateur magique Fisher Price à 21,99$. Cette année, le magasin du Père Noël, c'est Peoples.
This Santa doesn't sound like he's got much time left.
No. I mean, man, that was depressing.
Yeah, I think it needed some backing music.
There was no music. His voice wasn't booming, really. The stuff he was pointing at wasn't that great.
Yeah. Peoples.
You sound like he had the coronavirus.
How do you think he matched up with the Santa that we couldn't understand?
Something more festive with the Santa we couldn't understand, despite me not liking his beard mouth hair.
Maybe that Santa was too much. This one not enough.
Yeah. So
now I've loaded up this next commercial. I'll give that one a 1 on 5.
Okay, we got 2 left.
Yep. This one I loaded up just because I thought the guy looked like a wiener.
Let's see. Yeah. He looks very like,
Looks like a beta.
Beta.
Rassurez-vous, Daniel Spécialité est là pour vous simplifier la tâche. À l'occasion des fêtes, pour 400 $, vous obtiendrez un habit, un veston, un pantalon, 2 chemises, 2 cravates. Le tout, taxe incluse. Voyez nos autres spéciaux des fêtes. Habit, 149,95. Veston sport, 79,95. Imperméable doublé, 99,95.
Nice video feature.
Daniel Spécialité, les retouches sont faites sur place, gratuitement.
Good peeping Tom jacket.
Que souhaitez plus de très joyeuses fêtes.
You used to be able to do that effect on the old camcorders, like the little Sony Handycam handhelds.
What did you think of this guy? Now have we lost the stream?
No.
Okay. I heard a sound that often happens when we lose the stream.
We're still live, James. Don't worry.
Okay. I'm easily frightened these days.
I What do I think of him?
Was he a wiener?
He was a bit of a wiener. He seems like someone who potentially runs this small business and is just doing his best. But
there's many locations. I think it was Laval, the South Shore, and Montreal North.
Okay, well that means this business is relatively successful then.
Not very Christmassy though. It was just a little jingle in the background. A good deal on clothes though.
Little jingle, very basic handheld camcorder effect.
Yeah,
and really baggy overcoat. 1 on 10.
Yeah, peeping Tom and or flasher jacket.
Yeah.
Because of that, I'll give it an extra point. I'll go 2 on 5.
Okay.
We got one more left, Dave.
Let's do it.
Which is perfect because we're 1 minute away from the 11 o'clock hour.
Qu'est-ce qui vient couronner un succulent repas? Le dessert de Lambert. Le dessert, un riche gâteau au chocolat fait de plusieurs couches de délicieuse crème glacée et décoré avec encore plus de crème glacée, de miettes à saveur de chocolat et de cerise. Le dessert de Lambert est quelque chose de nouveau de Lambert, la crème glacée premium disponible en 7 saveurs. Vous savez que c'est bon quand ça porte le nom Lambert. La crème glacée premium et le dessert de Lambert, deux façons de couronner un succulent repas.
All right, so we're ending things the way that we began. Another Lambert Bûche de Noël commercial.
Yeah. That one, couple of thoughts.
Very fancy.
One, I feel like there was the proportion of meat to dessert was way too high in the meat favor.
A lot of mains.
A lot of mains.
A lot of mains.
And then one dessert. I felt like in terms of aesthetics, that bûche had the least appeal to me out of the ones that we've seen.
Yeah.
But it's still
I like that one was caked in ice cream, though.
It's true. It was caked in ice cream.
It was very compact. It really reminded me a lot of Maryland's pain sandwich.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I would say that the
sandwich that you denounced.
It's just not my favorite thing. Because I don't like cream cheese. I don't like a lot of cream cheese on stuff that's not a bagel, really.
Okay, got it.
I also felt like the aesthetics of the ice cream scooping was pretty poorly done.
I actually thought they got it pretty good. What was your problem with it?
I just feel like they were little tiny scoops that just weren't aesthetically pleasing.
If you want to get deep in there, your knuckles gonna get ice cream on it. You can't have a struggle on a commercial. As someone who's been in a Burger King ad, you should know these things.
I do know those things, but I also know that they fake it for the commercials. They don't they'll do things to make it look more appealing.
You got to fake it till you make it.
Exactly.
You don't think they made it?
I think that if I got those 2 scoops of ice cream given to me, that they would look appealing, but my standards for commercial looks are a bit higher.
Give me your top 3 Christmas commercials from Quebec tonight.
Okay. I'm gonna say,
I don't even need to look.
I'm gonna say the Canadian Tire.
Sure.
I'm gonna throw in the Labatt.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna say the classic Boogaloo.
Okay, I'm also going Canadian Tire. I'm also going Les Bougalous, Le Rap des Fêtes, and the first Lambert Bûche de Noël one that we saw.
Okay. That one was good. I would put that as number 4.
All right, we've done it. So this is the 2023 edition of At Home Videos. Dave has mentioned at the top of the hour when the episode began, we have a special episode on Sunday, the Christmas Cookie Bake-Off. Ariel Daru putting her championship that she won last year on the line against 2 new bakers and or challengers, Monica Schneider, Hannah Cartmel. You're going to be one of the returning judges alongside Kathy Fagan and myself. What do you think of this field of bakers?
I think it's pretty strong competition, not going to lie. I feel like I'm excited to see what they have. Last time, a lot of the cookies were very different than each other, or at least...
Oh, yeah.
So I'm excited to see what the range of different styles I get. I'm satisfied with something complex. I'm also satisfied with a simple chocolate chip.
Well, the simple is what won last year. Ariel's, what we called a little squishy, just a soft gingerbread cookie. The simplest of all of them that ended up winning in the end. Can Ariel top herself in 2023?
I wouldn't bet against it.
Okay, we've got 2 new challengers, Monica Schneider, Hannah Cartmel. Have you ever eaten any of their baked goods?
Never.
I can sit here and tell you I have.
Okay.
2020, Monica brought me a goodie bag of baked goods, none of which were cookies, to my recollection. Hannah Cartmel from England, where they're known to bake and enjoy a mince pie. I've eaten hers as well. Neither cookies. but I've had my taste satisfied by both of them on the baked good front. This is going to be an incredible competition.
I'm excited.
Any concern that either you or I will lose our taste due to COVID-19?
I'm not concerned about myself.
Took me a couple days to lose it.
Oh, sorry?
Took me the first time around a couple days.
I would say I'm confident that there'll be a little bit of a Christmas miracle this year, and you won't.
I'll tell you what, if I lose my taste, I'm going to vacate my judge's seat and let someone else judge.
Well, that's very noble of you, James. But I suppose it makes sense.
No, it doesn't. It wouldn't be right.
I said it makes sense.
Okay. Now, Dave, as we begin to wind down, a couple more subjects on the docket. Sunday, December 17th, the at-home Christmas pageant. We announced it earlier this week. It's live. It's official. It's out there. The time is ticking. You and I have been working. How do you feel things are coming along?
I think pretty good, actually. I think that it's going to be a pretty fun show. There's certain details that I'd still like to work out, and I know that we've been actually working pretty hard at getting our heads
This
together.
week has been a good week of productivity, and you and I are slated to meet tomorrow morning over the internet to chat again.
That's right.
A lot of big things to announce, and if we do another surprise episode at some point this week, or maybe if we're back on Monday, I think we can start dropping some of these announcements.
Sure.
You know what?
Stay
I'm going to make
tuned.
an announcement right now. Right now.
Okay.
The tickets are officially on sale.
Oh.
You can buy tickets right now.
How much does a ticket cost? It must cost, what,
$10.
$20, $30? $10? That's it?
Cheaper than a Regal de Fête.
Wow. That's cheaper than a Freddy Pizza.
Yeah, from 1996.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Maybe we should have a little marionette mascot for the show like they did with Freddy Pizza.
Yeah, maybe.
Tickets will really start flying off the shelves.
I've got a couple of marionettes we can put on trial. We could have an American marionette, like American Idol kind of competition.
Put it on the list.
All right.
So, folks, you heard it here first. The 17th of December, Variations Mile End, Theater VME. You might see marionettes at the at-home Christmas pageant. Well, Dave, that's the end of this, what could be first of various bonus episodes this week. We did it in the past. We used to go 5 days a week, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Public
I'm glad that
wants
we
to
could
know.
get over the contention.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even though you never got on your hands and knees and apologized, as was requested of you from our loyal fan base.
I'm not going to get on my hands and knees. I am sorry that you got it, and I always only wish the best for you, James. So it pains me to see you distraught.
Well, I wish the best for you, and I'm glad that we could spend your birthday together doing something so festive.
Well, thank you. I'm happy that we spent it together too.
All right, that's the show. That's Dave Kaufman. It's his birthday. This was a bonus edition of At Home. Keep your eyes peeled on our crappy Instagram account at Home with James Show for information on more bonus episodes. Until then, we will be back officially on Sunday at 9:00 p.m. for the 2023 Christmas Cookie Bake Off. I am James. You are you. We were here. Good night. Goodbye. Farewell. And be well.